mathematicians, and get ready, as today we talk about composing and decomposing right rectangular prisms using layers. Let's get into it with our I will statements.
Remember, your I will statements are your goals for this lesson. They are what we are trying to work on and learn more about throughout our time together today. As we continue on in our lesson, make sure you have your mind focused on these three things and showing them to your teacher. I will read the I will statement first, and then we will read it again a second time together. Make sure you're reading it nice and loudly so I can hear you, but no shouting necessary.
Listen and then read these statements with me. I will define volume. Read that one with me. I will define volume. The second one. I will add layers to a shape to represent volume. Read that one with me. I will add layers to a shape to represent volume. And our last one, I will accurately label volume measurements. Read that one with me. I will accurately label volume measurements. Nice job, mathematicians. Let's get into our warm-up for today. Let's look at image A on the screen. Each cube in image A is 1 cubic centimeter. Let's count how many cubes there are in total. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 cubes in total. If we wanted to write the volume of this shape on our whiteboards, we would write the number 6 and then cubic centimeters behind that. Practice writing that on your whiteboard. Then let's look at our next shape. Now let's look at image B together. If we were to look at image B, the same rules apply. Each cube is 1 cubic centimeter. Let's count how many cubes are in image B. For this one, we are lucky and we can see that there are 2 rows of 4 here. There's no more, so we can count the top of these to count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 total cubes in this picture. The volume of this, take a minute and write it on your whiteboards. Pause the video and come back when you're ready for the answer. There are 8 cubic centimeters in this shape. Did you get 8 cubic centimeters? Remember, you can count each of the shapes, but be careful. Some images get a little bit tricky and they sometimes hide shapes as they layer them in different ways. Let's look at some more shapes. I will put up 4 other shapes on the screen, and your job is to find the volume for each of the shapes and correctly write it on your whiteboards. After you see each of the 4 images, you'll come back and I'll show you the correct answers. Let's look at those images now. Here are the 4 images you're challenged to find the volume of. For these images, write the letters that go with them and then write the answers that you come up with next to each of the letters. Pause the video now and come back when you're ready to see the correct answers. On the screen, you can see the correct answers to each of these shapes that you were challenged to find the volume of. It's important that when finding the volume, you make sure to label your image cubic and then whatever the measurement is, in this case, centimeters.